am I overreacting? Male friend took emotional advantage of mutual friend. Now I feel very uncomfortable about them. I have a guy friend that I always thought I was safe with and trusted like a brother. One of those guys that prides themselves on being someone women can trust. The other day, one of our mutual friends started a new medication that made her feel like she was disassociating and was not herself. Very panicked and a bit scared, she told this person and they came over with the pretense of not wanting her to be alone. At some point, he started making moves on her, holding her hand, took nail polish out of his pocket, and randomly started painting her nails, professing his love for her and telling her that he regretted not taking his shot with her. He seemed to think that they were suddenly in a relationship. He is married. He did not physically harm her. However, she still felt extremely violated, especially considering he knew she was not in her right mental state. She told him that she didn't feel the same and he did leave, but has been calling and texting her a lot. Maybe because when I got there that day, she was still very much not herself from the meds. And because of how much the fear of something similar happening, I'm considering cutting ties. I no longer feel safe.
Wait, okay, so it's from someone else's point of view with two other people involved in the story, right? That's what I just wanted to gather from here.
Yes. Look, I'm not going to lie. This one is very delicate, especially since we don't know these people. But I'm just going to throw it out there.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume this is a she from the way that this was written. Mm-hmm. I feel like she's overreacting. Okay. And before the pitchforks come out, look, just hear me out real quick. She mentioned multiple times in this story that her friend was disassociative, not acting herself, and just out of it due to the fact that she was on this medication. Mm-hmm. And it also did not seem like she has gotten the guy's side of the story.
Right.
So you know who I don't fully trust telling me the full honest truth about something?
Yeah.
Someone who's whacked out on drugs. And look, I'm not saying this other lady is a druggie or anything. I'm saying that her meds are messing with her and not having her act like herself. And so from that point of view, anything that he could be doing could be taken in the wrong way.
Right.
Now, I will also say, homie, what the fuck are you doing with nail polish just in your pocket? Like, you got to have a good reason.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about it.
You got to have a good reason for that nail polish to be there. Mm-hmm. I'll put it this way. With him being a married man, if... let's say 50% of that story is true, it's still really like, okay, maybe you're not so overreacting. But my point as to why I would say she's overreacting is simply because the only source of information she is going off of is someone who is whacked out on drugs.
Yeah. Girl, I don't know. I don't know about you. Maybe there's something wrong with you also, and maybe it's you. Maybe you're the problem.
Yes.
And your friends aren't the problem.
Well, because here's the other thing too. Like at the end, she's saying that she wants or the guy is texting her nonstop or whatever.
Is he texting her or her friend?
Her friend. That he's been texting
yes.
the friend.
Okay, right.
But who's to say if you're whacked out on drugs? Who's to say how much is too much? And by that, I mean, look, one time back in the day, I was, let's say I was about 23 and I was at my apartment. I had a party at my apartment and it was one of the very first times I had ever been medicated, right? And I got the fear so badly. And so at one point, I was just like, nope, I'm done. Everyone, to their credit, was like, cool, we will leave, we understand. But I had the fear so badly that they weren't moving fast enough for my liking, to the point where my friends were like, no, man, you understand. This is what happens. It's all good. They're just out. Because they were out of my apartment. They were just like in the parking lot. And I was like, the cops are gonna come and I'm gonna get in trouble. They need to leave now. They need to leave. And my friends were like, no, man, you understand? Like, they're being chill. They're just on their phones looking for a new party to go to. Like, everything's fine. No, I'm going to jail. So that's what I mean. Like, he could have just texted her, like, let's say he texted her 3 times, like, hey, hope you're doing well. Haven't heard from ya.
Right.
Please let me know you're okay. Right?
Yeah.
Those could be 3 separate text message conversations. And she's oh, he's texting me too much. He won't stop. He's lusting for me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you should really get the other party's side. Especially if you thought so highly of this person. Like,
yeah, that's the other thing.
How could you think so highly of this person and then not at least give them the courtesy of getting their side of the story?
Yeah.
Because look, benefit of the doubt, when it comes to certain issues like this, I think we can all agree benefit of the doubt kind of can go out the window, especially when it comes to your personal history, your personal comfort zone and all that stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
You would hope that it would be there, but more times than not, it goes out the window. So, but even if it's like you can have a conversation with someone over the phone, very distanced, and be like, yo, Tammy said you came at her in a crazy way. And it's like, if what she said is true, you could even be like hostile about it. If what she said is true, that's fucked up. But I need to hear what happened. Right. And then just go from there.